Yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we bring that fire. Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher. Every Tuesday night, yeah, you know the time. 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. Step in the booth, yeah, the energy loud. Horseshoe Mob, we be reppin' for the crowd. From the field to the mic, yeah, we break it all down. Blue blood running, got the city on sound. We don't just talk, man, we bring that heat. Hot takes hitting like a 2-minute drill on repeat. Every topic, every angle, yeah, we keep it real. If it's Coast Talk, then you know the deal. Tuesday nights, yeah, we lock it in. 9:30 sharp, let the show begin. From the fans to the squad, yeah, we build that bond. Hit the live chat heavy, yeah, we going strong. Yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we bring that fire. Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher. Every Tuesday night, yeah, you know the time. 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking coast, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. I'm the underdog spirit, but we moving elite. From the trenches to the spotlight, now we can't be beat. Game changers on the mic, yeah, we calling the plays. Turn a regular convo to a viral wave. It's more than a pie, yeah, it's family ties. Real talk only, we don't deal in disguise. From Shreveport roots to the worldwide screen. Horseshoe Mob moving like a well-oiled team. So tap in, don't miss when we go live. Every Tuesday night, man, you feel that vibe. Hit subscribe, join the movement, don't wait. Cause the mob stay hot, yeah, we set the pace.
What's good, Coast fam? Welcome back to another episode of Horseshoe Mob Podcast, and we are back, guys. It's been a week or so, but we're back with more Coast content, and I want to go ahead and introduce the guy that's the co-host of the show, Austin Cook. How are you?
What's up? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Been seeing some clips of Colts football for the first time in months. So I mean that always brings your spirit up, right?
Yes. Yeah, it means we're getting closer to football. When you see clips of, plays, throws that are great throws to players like, Drew Ogletree, receivers like Josh Downs and stuff like that. We haven't seen Alec Pierce yet. I think isn't it something about an
Yeah,
injury
he
or
had
just,
like a clear cleanup surgery. But
yep,
they
yep.
say he should be ready. Not like nothing to worry about.
It's good. As long as he's ready for training camp and also week 1 against the Ravens. So get those things cleaned up and we'll see him soon. So yeah, man, football is coming, guys, and guys, we are here with some OTAs, guys. This is the episode OTAs is here. I think they started last week. I think Tuesday last week.
Tuesday or Wednesday
Yeah,
last
Tuesday,
week.
Wednesday. Yeah, last week, of course. And they didn't disappoint. I'm excited to see uh, quarterback two battle, the battle with pass rush for his defensive ends, battle with the receivers. I mean, who's going to take the next step, not replace Michael Pittman, but just be in the mix in the offense where we can have a great offense as we did last year, where we was like top 5 in points scored a game. I think we averaged about 31, 32 points a game up until our quarterback got hurt, and then we just kind of went in a different direction. But get back to those 10 weeks of offense will suffice the fan base, because all of us are frustrated because of how the season ended, and rightfully so. So let's talk about the OTAs and putting in the work, because the work starts here, and hopefully that plays a part in a successful season. So yes, guys, welcome back to the episode of Horseshoe Mob Podcast. If you're watching from Facebook, X, Twitch, you name it, guys, give us a follow, give us a like, share, comment. If you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe to the channel. Also, comment and share as well. All the good stuff. We appreciate that. And let's talk about why we're here, guys. We're here because of Fan Battle Sports, guys. That's who sponsor us, Fan Battle Sports. You can now download us on Substack, where you can subscribe to the network, guys. You can see all the past episodes. You can see the articles that are written on there. And again, guys, as we always say every week, you're going to see some Colts merchandise. You're going to see some Horseshoe Mob most merchandise. So you'll be able to support us, the brand that you guys love to see every Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern time. So appreciate the support for everybody that's been watching us through and through for these past 3 or 4 years that we've been giving you guys close content, and we appreciate that support. We love to do this. This is the lowest work. This is nothing, and Austin, you can blame Austin for this because Austin is the guy that brought us together. I didn't know Austin until this. I didn't know he existed, but he came with an ideal to do a close podcast, and now we're here. So appreciate Austin. I give him all the credit for that. And Teresa. Hey, Teresa. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we had a issue with the live stream. I think we have one right now. I don't know what's going on Facebook. I think it's keep flagging us for some BS. But if you're on YouTube, let us know that you're here and that you will support us. So thank you guys. And we're going to talk about what's been posted around social media. And my question to all the fans that see the past couple years, at least 10 years or so, where we haven't won the AFC South. So my question for Austin and the chat, would you rather win the AFC South or make a deep run in the playoff as a wildcard team? Austin.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you'd want to do both, like win the South and have a deep run. But I have to choose, so I would choose a deep playoff run as a wild card team. As much as I want to win the South, if we get knocked out round one, it really doesn't matter
Right.
either way. So if we could make a deep playoff run, that would be, I think that would help out the future. I think it would help out a lot of fans get back into it. I think it would re-energize just Indy as a whole. So I think that would be good for the organization if we could get into the playoffs and make a run, whether it's by winning the division or the wild card.
I do agree. I would love to have that home game, guarantee home game as a division winner. But having that deep run in the playoff as a wildcard team, means nothing really. I mean, who cares about that division title if you're going deep into the playoffs and potentially go to the Super Bowl and represent your team, your division, and also your conference. So give me the going deep into the playoffs because we haven't done it in a while. We haven't won the division in a while either, but that's why it's kind of you have the discord of okay, when the division we haven't done it in a while, we haven't went farther. We haven't went farther far. Matter of fact, that's the same year, right? That's the farthest we went in
Probably,
the playoffs that year in
yeah, probably
2014 when
with
we got
luck.
beat. Yeah, with luck and got beat pretty bad in the AFC Championship game by the Patriots. So yeah, that's the question for everybody, guys. Win the AFC South or go deep into the playoffs as a wild card team. So keep that in mind, guys. Another thing that we want to talk about that's been floating around also is the player who's under the most pressure. The player that's under the most pressure. Austin, the player you have that's under the most pressure, do you think that he would remain with the team or perform just well enough to be in the position that he in moving forward as this the pick that he was drafted at?
Yeah, uh, it's a tough question. I think there is a lot of players that have a lot of pressure this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm one of the guys I want to talk about is AR. We didn't pick up his fifth year option, so this is truly a make or break year, whether it's with us or somebody else. If he stays with us and win, like he has to win that QB2 battle, or like even more people won't want him. I think moving forward. So I mean, he's gonna be a free agent most likely at the end of the year. So if he doesn't perform, then he might not get another job. So that's immense pressure. You want me to talk about the other guy that I mentioned, or you want to
Yeah, go
mention
ahead.
somebody? I think another guy that is probably under a lot of pressure this year might be Sauce Gardner. Um, and like
Yeah.
we'll see like how he can handle the pressure of, because like we used this year's first and next year's first, and
Hmm.
yes he's young, and yes he's a top cornerback in the league, but he has to stay healthy and he has to be that on the field, not just on people's lists. So I think he does have a lot of pressure to perform, because a lot of the fan base is mad because we didn't have a draft pick and we don't have a draft pick next year. So I think like that
Yeah, they give us
he's gonna have to prove it to a lot of people.
yes, and I agree. I agree with the AR assessment because he got drafted fourth overall, and up to this point, he hasn't done anything. Injuries piled up. The play has been inconsistent or bad. And also with Sauce, traded 2 first-round pick and a receiver for him, and he has got injured. Wasn't his fault. I think he got collided with a player that caused him to get a concussion. Was it a hammy or something like that? Was it?
Yes, something in his leg. I can't remember exactly.
Yes, against the Jaguars, maybe or Texans.
I don't remember exactly
One of
which
those
game.
one of those teams. And most people, question, was it the right move to trade that amount of capital, and he get injured. So, and he only played with a couple games after the trade. Does it take away from his ability, him being a lockdown corner? It doesn't, but he hasn't shown anything yet based off the capital that we gave the Jets. So it's one thing to watch. The guy I mentioned that has the most to prove is Josh Downs. Much like Alec Pierce has done little up until last year, where he increased his stats and caused him to get a big payday. I think that with the increased role that Josh Downs will get, he would get he has the pressure under him to perform, to get a longer contract, a longer deal with the team, to remain with the team. That's why I said that he can get between 80 and 82 receptions and 915 yards receiving. I think about 6 touchdowns, averaging about 10 yards a play. That'll be his ceiling in his offense. Well, another guy. I guess you have to say Alec Pierce. He's under much pressure because they traded their veteran receiver to Pittsburgh, and now he is without a shadow of a doubt, the wide receiver one of this team. So he has to produce. He has to put up more than 40 something receiving receptions in a season, more than 103 yards receiving yards. And I think he had 7 to 8 touchdowns. He had to put up more than those type of numbers because he is the go-to guy. He will be the go-to guy. All the defense will be paying attention to him. So he'll have to perform for that salary that he's getting yearly. I think he's 30 a year. I think 30 a year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that is something like that.
Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, Facebook is giving us some issue again. I'm have to reach out to Facebook team, support team, and figure out what is going on while they keep kicking us off of Facebook with our live stream. So I think moving forward, we're just going to start using YouTube and maybe another social media to where we can have you guys support those other channels until we get that fixed, because at some point they're going to end up banning the account, and I don't want that to happen. So me and Austin will reach out to see how we can get that fixed, because yeah, it's frustrating. So, but yeah, mine's Alec Pierce, and Josh Downs, and yours is Sauce Gardner, and also Anthony Richardson. So, I mean, we could use Daniel Jones because he's paid a big salary, 88 million for 2 years. We know the contract stipulates. We'll say I think it's essentially a 1-year deal worth 50 million, and they have an out after the second year if he doesn't perform well. So I guess the team does have an out on that. So it don't really hurt us much. We do hope he perform well. Obviously, we don't want him to suck, but he's under most pressure as well because up until this point he's been on 3 teams. So it's his 3rd team. So he's under most pressure as well. So guys, in the comment, let us know who your your player was under the most pressure. It could be somebody on defense. Could be Jalen Jones under the most pressure because he was a guy that was rising a couple years ago. Could be Jalen
And
Carlisle.
no, nobody even talks about Jalen Jones anymore. Like
Right. That's
he
crazy.
it's like he's not on the team.
Right. I mean, he was talented. I mean, decent. I think he was 7 round pick, 6 round pick, maybe.
Yeah, seventh round pick, and I just don't think he fits Lou's defense. It sucks because I do think he is a good cornerback. But
So yeah, we definitely got to when we do our cuts episode. He's probably going to be on our list of players that get cut if he's not part of. I mean, if they could cut Kenny Moore, who was with the team 9 years, because he didn't fit with the scheme. You know, that means Jalen Jones wouldn't be safe at all. I mean, Jalen Carlisle is he a good fit in this defense as a linebacker? Don't know because they got Hunter. He's back, so it's gonna be something to watch for when it comes down to the roster cuts uh, in a couple weeks for training camp when training camp starts. So we'll be on looking on that episode, guys, where we do our roster cuts and players that may or may not be with this team. So uh, those guys can be under pressure too. I mean, we can go. I mean, I don't know about the running backs. None of those guys, I guess, under pressure because we keep moving. I don't know what we're gonna do running back two. I don't know what's going on with that situation. So we have a
yeah,
battle with that. With DJ Giddens and who else?
Seth McGowan.
Seth McGowan out of Kentucky.
You could
So
say Latu's under pressure because he's pretty much our only for sure starter at edge, and he's
yeah,
under pressure to actually perform and put up big numbers. So I mean,
yeah, him. I mean JTT. I mean, well, can you say JTT?
he needs to step up.
Yeah, I was yeah. I mean, who else? I mean, I don't know. That's pretty what I got. I mean, receiver. I mean, I wouldn't say Ashton Dudley because Ashton Dudley been playing his role with the team. He is not the main guy. He's not even the wide receiver two. So, I mean, yeah, the guys we named, yeah, those guys could be. Those are the guys that will be the players that's under the most pressure with the team. So, I mean, I definitely want to say JT because JT has done nothing but great with the team. So, I mean, would you say Moelle Cox? Moelle Cox is on
He's
the
just
most.
a blocking tight end
Tight
now.
end.
It's like his
Yeah,
role is less, and he does a good job at blocking. So
yeah, it ain't much. He's probably gonna be gone. Even though he signed a 1 year deal, so he's probably gonna be gone. Andrew Ogletree, maybe. I mean, Will Mallory. I don't.
yeah, they they need to be serviceable tight ends that can make plays and block when they're on the field.
And he hasn't been on the field. Well, Will Mallory hasn't been on the field in a while. Ogletree, don't know what's going on with him, but he is, I guess, serviceable as well. He's not a blocking tight end, but she said, can she agree
He's
with both?
big.
Hmm? He's
He's
big.
big tight end, so he should
Obviously,
be
you
able
see,
to make plays.
he knocked out Mooney for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
So, uh, I mean, Teresa, you can't agree with both. I mean, having winning the division and make a D run, but definitely be okay. I would definitely love that. Uh, you can agree on both. I mean, both could happen as well. So, yeah, let's get into the OTAs, guys. OTAs. Let us know what stood out for you in the OTAs and the little things that you saw for the clips that have been posted on social media regarding Daniel Jones' progression on the 7-on-7, his throws, his little movement that he had with his feet worked. Not a lot we haven't seen a lot of videos with the footwork, but let us know what you think about that OTAs. But Austin, OTAs thus far, we in a week into OTAs. What have you seen? What impresses you most? The interviews you saw from the coaches, and assistant coaches. What impressed you most with OTA so far?
think mainly is like Daniel Jones already doing 7-on-7.
Yes.
He just had that Achilles surgery, what, 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
December. Yeah.
so to already be 7-on-7, like a lot of people thought, oh, he's not going to be ready by week one. But if you see him, he's not like doing a ton, which is fine. But what he is doing, I think he's way ahead of schedule, and it makes it seem like he's going to be good to go week one unless there is a setback. So I think that's the most, like, I forget what you said, but like, yeah, like that's shocking. He's there.
Well, impressed. Most
Yeah,
impressed.
impressed. And then I mean, it was one throw, but that throw that they had from AR to Ogletree was right on the money. Like that was a
Power.
super good throw. If he could like get consistent at doing stuff like that,
Hmm.
why wouldn't somebody take a chance on him, or him get more playing time with us? Either way.
Yeah, I like that throw. Also with yesterday with was it today or yesterday with Riley Leonard, his throw to one of the receiver. I don't know the guy who wore number 6, but
Anthony
all the
Gold.
is it him? I thought they cut him.
No, he's still there.
Oh, he's sorry anyway, but but yeah, most impressive me is would be the Daniel Jones being a week or so ahead of his recovery stage. He's progressing really well, but remember when he got injured, they said that this injury would be his recovery time would be this long, this length. I think it was like 6 to 8. And that he would most definitely be ready by training camp. He's on schedule. They haven't done 11 yet, but the coach said that we're not there yet. We're gonna we're not right now. We're just gonna do the things. The 7-on-7 was the start, which all of us can kind of like take a deep breath. We see that he's progressing well. Gives us the confidence that he could be ready week one against the Ravens. He also said in his interview that absolutely he's prepping to be ready for week one. So that's a plus for us to be able to see these videos, see him through his throws. When they asked Shane about his the things that he's working on now, he said he haven't had him roll out yet. And he don't want him roll out. And if something was to happen, he want him to throw the ball on the ground, not to do anything like play hero ball and practice, because they're not on pads. They are walk around in shirts and shorts. So still a plus. Still a good sign that you see your quarterback is progressing well. In the event that he is not ready, then you see what AR is doing. I like the throw that he made. I like the throw that Riley made. Those are competitions for the quarterback 2 role. It could go either way. Like you said, I prefer AR to win that position. Riley looked good too. So he has a in his training camp in OTAs, we're gonna be seeing a great quarterback competition in regards to those 2 guys. I'm excited. May the best man win. AR knows he feels so confident that he could get that spot. And when he asks about the trade, I know we off script, but asks about why he wasn't traded. And he's like, "Hey, my agent went to the ownership and GM, requested a trade. Nothing happened of it. He's back in the photo things. It was no love lost. What did he say? That he said that he's humble still. That he's ready to work. He signed a contract. Nothing happened after he asked for a trade. He's here to work. And so he's gonna perform. He's gonna try to perform, and he's gonna be supportive as the quarterback too. That's as a human being. We have pride. Because he's a professional player, we have pride. You go from being, a captain, quarterback 1 for 2 years. Your third year, your role is to be a backup. It's kind of hard to accept that. And I don't think that he can go to any team and be a quarterback 1. I don't think there's no team available right now that would take him. He can be that starter immediately. I don't see that happening nowhere. So he knows that. Huh?
Cardinals.
You're right about that. They have Jacoby. And even Brissett don't want to start it because he want money right now. So
Yeah. But yeah, about that, us signing Easton Stick,
oh yeah.
kind of like that's not just a QB4. he was a backup for the Chargers.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh, does that mean they might have something with trade with AR? I don't know.
It's a possible because as Shane did work with him previously before, so hey, I mean that's the thing to watch as well. It could be trade or outright release. I mean, 'cause that's still a thing. They can be outright release. The trade and the release is the same cap relief. Nothing changes. We're still gonna get 5 million back.
Yeah, I think if they were gonna cut him, they would have already cut him.
True. Maybe his play or his will to be able to step up is driving them to keep him instead of him, And also, I mean, if you feel like you got the guy has value as an organization, I don't want to cut him and give him, allow him to go somewhere else and be this not great player but decent player that they always thought he could be when they drafted him with the fourth overall pick. I feel like they would rather have something for him, whether it be a sixth or a seventh or fifth round pick for him. So, like you did say, I mean, if they didn't cut him since the trade request, I mean, there's something there. I mean, let's say still working on that. Also, I mean, Stick could be our backup, the practice squad guy. I don't know who we have on our roster right now, but it could be a guy that's on the list as well, on the roster as well. So that's a lot of things a lot of moving parts that could have happened, could come between now and the beginning of the season, where AR could be away from the team, could be still on the team. We don't know. Easton Stick is not a bad player. So, hey, we can see. Because do the team carry 3 quarterbacks or 2?
With that rule that the third quarterback can be like an emergency quarterback, I think every team usually carries three.
Okay. And I don't think Riley or AR would want to be a QB3. I don't think those two guys. I think,
I think one of those guys will be QB2.
yeah, one of those
Um,
guys. Between those 3 quarterbacks, or you just saying,
between AR and Riley. I don't think
okay,
Stick is gonna pass either of those unless they're moved.
he most definitely would push them. I mean, it's a healthy competition in any group it's great competition. You make each other better. Look what A.D. Mitchell did for Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce thought his job was over. And he took that as a motivation to get better, protect his craft, expand his route tree. Because one point he was just a vertical guy. Now he can do it all. So that worked out for him. And they traded A.D. Mitchell mid-season to the Jets. So those things can definitely helps. Also, I saw where the video of Tyler Warren. They spoke on his year 2 with the team, year 2 with the quarterback Daniel Jones. We had a small sample of those 2 guys. What do you feel about the progression of Tyler Warren in his year 2 in his offense?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's gonna continue to progress. I think he has potential to be one of the best tight ends in the league. Maybe not this year, but in the near future.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been a solid tight end in college. Now, last year, he was a solid tight end. He hit a he hit a little rookie wall, but he was never terrible. He was always like reliable.
yes.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, like I said, he has a potential to be that guy, like the tight end one of the league.
I saw a shift because the time where he was good, Coach Levin wasn't. And when he had his rookie wall situation, Coach Levin went crazy. He was like, whoa. Now they're thinking like, well, maybe we should got him at that pick. But, I like the guy we have.
Yeah, I like Warren.
I like Warren. So, and I'm excited for his growth between year 1, year 2.
Yeah,
And it's quarterback play because once Daniel Jones got hurt, Riley Leonard or Phillip Rivers was not targeting him. They was targeting the receivers. He was not really the main focal point in the offense anymore. We kind of went to this open offense. Teresa wanted to know who you feel like would be the second string quarterback.
yeah. To me personally, if AR's on the team, he's QB2.
Gotcha. I can feel that. And she asked me who I think would be his backup, JT backup. I mean, it could be JT, not JT, DJ Giddens or Seth from Kentucky. I don't think Seth would beat out DJ though. I don't think DJ's haven't had that moment where I think last year he didn't beat out the who was the second string quarterback last year? Abdullah maybe.
I mean, at the end, by the end of the year, it was Abdullah. He was
Yeah.
getting some playing time.
I don't know what was wrong with DJ. Was he hurt or just
They
was?
never said he was hurt, but I don't really know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what we had to.
Like they,
Yeah.
the beginning of the year, they talked about like how good he was and like
Hmm.
what he could be, and then he just never really got on the field.
At all.
So
Yeah.
maybe year two, like I do think he can be good. I think Seth can be good too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm well. Right. Since, right. You asked me today. You asked me today. I'll go with DJ Giddens as the running back two, in this running back room, because we haven't seen anything with Seth yet. So I just go ahead and just give that nod to DJ Giddens up until training camp, where I can see all the running backs in that room. Then we go with that. Once we start seeing those clips and videos, then I can definitely say, hey, we're gonna go in this direction for us to running back behind JT. She said, "What about?" Oh, yes, we're going to talk about that. Yes, briefly. As we saw the past 2 days, major trades happening in the off season. We kind of knew one of them would happen because they've been flirting around social media, but the Miles Garrett to the Rams came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. The guy felt like he was always going to be a Cleveland Brown for the rest of his career. Gets traded to a team that could very well win the championship because they have done that many times. They traded for a player like Jalen Ramsey went to the Super Bowl, won it. They got Von Miller. He was on the same team. Bobby Wagner. The list keep going. I can keep mentioning you guys. They just traded for Duffy. Didn't they trade or pick him up?
traded.
Traded, and they signed him to $100 million contract. And now another player, Miles Garrett from the Browns. I know a lot of flack Coach got for trading more for Sauce Gardner than what the Rams traded for Miles Garrett. But let's not make any mistake. Jared Verse is a great defensive end. That's not
Yeah,
dim his light.
he's a young first round talent.
Yes. Why would and he make didn't he make the Pro Bowl 2 years in a row? Yeah, I
Maybe.
think
I
so.
mean,
Yeah.
he's really good. He's a really good defensive end, and he's young, and that's what the Browns need. They're not in win now mode. So if they can get a really young, really good player for an aging star,
Yes.
why not do it?
Yeah. It helps with the cap as well. They did some type of restructure to his contract, did some type of things, or they added some money to his contract or whatnot. It did help, but getting that cap space back on your books help as well too. So and they're heading in a different direction. There's nothing. It's not to say like you said, you did say Miles Garrett old, but I'll take that 30-year-old getting
Oh, for
23
sure.
sacks.
No, I'm not saying like, yeah, good on the
Bad old.
Browns for getting rid of
Yeah,
Miles Garrett. Miles
going younger.
Garrett's the best defensive end in the league.
Yes,
Like, yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, they got solid comp back.
yes. We can't never dim one light to shine more on the other player. And you're not doing that, but the fans the posts that have been circulating around saying, you know, that Jets got more for Sauce Gardner than the Browns got for Miles Garrett. No, they get.
Yeah, we can compare. So a first round, we traded two first and AD. So
Mm-hmm,
that's three things.
mm-hmm,
They got a first, take away one first, another first, and Jared Verse pretty much. I think that's equal, first for first.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then a second and a third for
Yes,
AD Mitchell. I think AD Mitchell's like a fifth.
yeah, probably wouldn't
So
start because didn't they draft a receiver as well?
yeah, they drafted uh I forget who they drafted, but yeah, they drafted
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
and I don't know. It's just
They got
I think
more
yeah, they
still.
got more like if you put them all together, but I think we got a younger guy in Sauce as well.
And we needed that. Did the Rams need a pass rush? No, they did not. They
No,
didn't
they
have
traded
one.
a pass rusher to get a pass rusher.
Yeah, we traded because we needed a cornerback. We didn't have one. Mooney got hurt, and so we was thin at cornerback, and we was 8-2. So we were trying to make a push for a deeper run in the playoffs. Because at that moment we thought we won the division. Because I mean, at that point, I mean, we need to go a couple more wins to to
Yeah,
seal it.
should have, but
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is. We talked
The
about it a
thing,
lot. It is what it
things
is.
happen. I mean, I don't understand. You know, I get it. You know, it comes with territory. When you trade for a player, you know, all pro player, it comes with okay, the coach gave up this much. You know, and let's just go ahead and get this out the way. The Jets used our first round pick for a tight end. The Jets used our first round pick for on a tight end with no quarterback for the. I mean,
And they just drafted a tight end last year.
yeah, Mason Taylor out of LSU. Right now, no quarterback,
Like
no answer at the quarterback. Who's going to be the
heck,
starting quarterback again?
Gino,
Gino. I know he's back there. So
Cade Klubnik.
Caleb Klubnik. So I mean, unless you're going to trade, unless they're going to pick up, you know, Arch Manning next year. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, they use the pick for a tight end next year. They're going to have some capital, but what? Who are they going to pick up then? Use that the 15 pick, 16 pick, because it's going to be a later pick. It's not going to be no top 10 pick. So
It's
it's
gonna
going to
be a
be
32nd pick when we win the Super Bowl.
so they're gonna use the 32nd pick on
Probably on like a safety or
a
something.
safety. I mean, wow, they got way better doing that. So yeah, fans that and I'm not pressed about it. I don't want guys to feel like I'm mad about it, but every time something happens, let's bring up the coast, you know, detail of them getting Sauce Gardner again. Let's keep bringing that up again. And it's like,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
People just people just love to be miserable. It is what it is. There's gonna be people, whatever comes up, they're gonna make it about somehow about the Colts' downfall.
Yes, I
I
won't.
don't care.
Me neither. Another trade. Again, we knew that they've been talking about it. AJ Brown to the Patriots. His head coach
Yeah.
was a former Titan who didn't want him traded, but you know John Robinson decided to trade him for 17 pick, which was
Dog.
Traylon Burks. Huh?
Dog.
Who? Traylon Burks.
Burks.
Oh he ate a bunch of dogs. he ate a bunch of dogs, but yeah, and that didn't work out. And
Yeah.
everybody got fired. John Robinson got fired, and Mike Weber got fired. Mike Weber goes to, I think he took a year off, right? Took a year off,
Yeah.
get back into coaching, went to the Super Bowl. His first year with the Patriots. A lot of issues in that Super Bowl is that didn't have enough weapons. Now you get a huge boost with the weapon of AJ Brown, who complained about not getting the targets in Philly, who has a lot of weapons in that offense. Now he goes and get back with the quarterback, not quarterback, get back with the head coach that used him a lot in Tennessee. He was the focal point in Tennessee, and now he's going to be a focal point in New England. As a
Yeah.
Colts fan, I don't like it. But how you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, for the Patriots, that's really good. They got a young quarterback
Mm-hmm.
in Drake May, and this is only going to make him better getting a talented receiver like AJ Brown. Like when he's
Mm-hmm.
healthy and there, he's a top 10 wide receiver in the league. Um, and it seems like he wanted to go to the Patriots for a while now. So, I mean, I
Yeah,
think he's obviously going to be motivated. So, I mean, that's really good for the Patriots. But like you said, as a Colts fan, I don't want the Patriots to succeed. So,
no.
yeah.
I was very happy that they lost the Super Bowl. I was very, very excited. So shout out to Seattle for doing us a favor because we knew last time those two teams met in the Super Bowl, it wasn't so pretty for Seattle. So they got their get back and they beat the Patriots. So those are the two trades that we've seen in the past 2 days. But back to the OTAs before we get out this episode, guys, and we'll be back with some more OTA coverage on the next few weeks before the training camp come in. But we've seen the coaches, linebacker coach, speak on C.J. Allen. I guess it appears that C.J. Allen doing well. They signed, Jalen Farmar and Bryce, those two rookies. I think those are the last two guys that needed their contract deals to be signed. But what do you think about so far with what you've been seeing about C.J. Allen? Is he still good as advertised? Is he somewhat too big and he's going to be slow at coverage? What are you seeing so far? And I know they've been saying a lot. They've been saying a lot about Bryce as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think CJ Allen's going to be really good for our linebacking core. I think he's going to be a better in coverage than we've had the past couple of years. I think he's going to be a solid leader even his rookie season. I'm excited for CJ Allen. And then, like you said, they've been hyping up Bryce Betch or Beck, whatever, a lot on social media. I don't know if that means he's going to be good. I don't know if that means he's going to play. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it makes you hope that we see him on the field and we see him making plays. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the rookie class. I think we got a lot of good players, and I'm glad we got them all eight signed and
Yes,
ready to work.
yes. We haven't seen much of those guys yet. Like other than what we've seen with CJ, that play that whatever their rep that we saw. We haven't really seen a whole lot yet, and I'm excited to
Yeah,
see moving forward what we'll see from them. Uh, and AJ Hawksey, I want to see him in this defense. I know we did get Jonathan Owens. I know we did get the guys that everybody love because his wife and all that. I get all that, but I mean, man, AJ Hawksey and Cam Bynum back there, along with the guys, and
Mooney and Sauce,
Mooney, Sauce, and
Wally, oof,
Wally, which they've been praising him as well. He had
yeah,
his
our
interview.
secondary,
Who, man, we talk about what they say, no fly zone.
yeah.
Yeah, yes, yeah. We're gonna have to get a name for those guys if if things get to where they all play on the field and no injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can pray that injuries don't impact our season again and again and again. But just having those guys in that backfield, oh man, I would want to see this. And Justin, and they speaking some good things on Justin as well. They knew that he is the one. He is him. He just gotta, he was injured, and I mean, I'm not saying that Kenny Moore was in his way, but Kenny Moore is no longer there, and so he has the opportunity to shine at that nickel corner. So hey, those are things to watch as well. But another thing that Miss Teresa asks us is, how do us, me and you, live in two different cities and like the Colts? She was just wondering. Go
Yeah,
first or go.
I can. I mean, whenever I was a little kid, I was watching football, saw Peyton Manning, saw Marvin Harrison,
Mm-hmm.
loved the connection, was a big Marvin Harrison fan, so I just followed the Colts ever since. And being from Tennessee, Peyton Manning playing at Tennessee is just cool to see it represented in the NFL. Uh, so yeah, just big, like saw him on TV, loved it, stuck with him.
Yeah, as a SEC fan, it's not fair that you get to see that, week in and week out, a great quarterback that came from here, where I live at in Louisiana. I know him firsthand because that's how we talk about growing, in Louisiana. Peyton Manning, this guy coming out of Louisiana, where he gonna go? Which college he gonna go? It's been talked about. Is he gonna stay home? Is he gonna go out? Is he gonna go to Ole Miss? Follow his dad. Wherever. And he chose Tennessee. Wasn't really mad because we had other guys come out of here like Brandon Stokely he came out of Louisiana Tech. Um, we had Marshall Falk come out of here. We had Reggie Wayne come from here. He went to Miami. So it was good come from here, but that's why I started to follow the Colts would be from watching Marshall Falk, watching Peyton Manning leave here and go be great in college and get drafted to a team I had no, nothing, no dealings with. So I just followed into a team like, hey, I like this player. Why not like this team? And that's what happened. I was like, well, I like this player, so I could support this team. Peyton Manning made me say, you know what? I'm gonna now I gotta support this team because I did this already with Marshall Falk. Now I'm gonna this is my stamp of like, hey, this is gonna be my team now. I'm gonna be a Colts fan because Colts was pretty bad back in the day. We know that. They had all those quarterbacks from, Harbaugh, who was, great with the team. I think it was Chris Chandler. We had some bad. No, Chris Chandler was Jeff George or something like that. It was pretty bad. Peyton Manning first year was pretty bad. His second year we saw, things progress well, but that's what made me want to be a Colts fan. Seeing Brandon Stokely from 45 minutes away from me gets drafted to the team or get picked up by the team and does well in an offense where 3 receivers go over 1,000 yards. That really hasn't happened in so long. I haven't. When did it happen? Has it happened again?
I don't remember
I
the
don't
last
know.
time it's happened.
Yeah, 3 receivers have, and then not to mention, what did the tight end have? Did he have like close to like 800 yards?
Would
Dallas
it have
Clark,
been Dallas Clark?
900.
Yeah, I mean,
He was,
probably. He was really good.
yeah. So that's the year where I think Peyton Manning had broke the record for I think most touchdowns in the season. I think he did it
Probably.
again with the Broncos, but we don't
Yeah.
want to talk about that. So yeah, that's why I became a Colts fan. So let us know, guys, how if you're the fans that are not in Indy, let us know how you became a Colts fan from where you live at, because a lot of people want to know your story, like me and Austin's story. Austin had a front row seeing Peyton Manning each week. His favorite team is the Vols, so it isn't fair, that he get to do that. He get to use that. But I would love to have that too as well. That your favorite player came from your college, get drafted to a team, and now you get to support him not only once but twice. So, hey, that's great. So,
Yeah. Another thing, but not like how I became a fan, but another cool thing, Peyton Manning's son goes to school like an hour from where I live, like high school.
that's that's unfair, man. I mean, were y'all under? I know we were, but were y'all in the fold of getting Arch Manning? We were. I know Alabama and Ole
Uh,
Miss.
I mean, it was brought up. I don't know if he ever seriously considered Tennessee, but it was brought
Mhm.
up. Like, obviously, hoped he came, but we had Nico and we thought he was going to be good, and
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
left.
yeah.
So,
I got you. I got you. Yeah, Nico. Yeah, yeah. I did pay some. Yeah, I got you, man.
yeah.
Hey, Vernon. It's good to see you on the show. And she said, "Great show, guys. Going to grab my barbecue chips." And yeah, hey, you said you want to try it. Keep letting us know when you'll be on. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep you guys updated. Again, if there's nothing going on, I'd rather us not be on the episode where we're just talking about uh, whatever, random things. If it's something that's worthy, we'll make sure we give you guys the content that you guys need as Colts fans. But if it's something that's not worthy, we're just gonna skip out on the episode and just come back another week or be back a few weeks. So if you guys okay with that, that was something we'll be doing moving forward, and I just waste you guys' time and on our time because we don't want to forget Austin now is a dad, so he don't want to spend all this time just talking about nothing. We can be sitting there home with their lovely daughter, Kennedy, right? I want
Yes.
Kennedy and Bree. So we don't want to be wasting his time as well. So and I got growing kids. Monday, my son is gonna be 10 years old. So yeah, we don't want to give up you guys too much time, but that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. We have done everything that we could. We got all the content about this OTAs and things that we saw around the league and around this team. But it is time to end this episode. And Austin, let everybody know, which is already on the bottom of the screen, where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on X at Cookie Austin 2.
Yes, sir. And you can find me and also Donka Gandhi um, on X as well. I am Josh Senior. And then the podcast, you can find us on everywhere. If you're following us on uh, YouTube. Follow us on X, Facebook, you name it, Twitch, all the above. Follow us on all those sites. You can like, subscribe, comment, share, all the above, all the good stuff, guys. Do that. We appreciate your support, guys. We're going to be out. Until the next time, Horseshoe Mob.
Every Tuesday night, yeah, you know the time. 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone.